Hey guys, welcome to my first ever voiceover and my relaxing isolation nighttime routine. As you can tell by the title, that's what I'm filming today. So right now I'm just finishing up some work. I had some deadlines that I had to meet by end of business on this day. So I'm just finishing that up before I go for my walk. I think going for a walk, especially during isolation, is super important just because we are holed up inside all day. It's nice to get out. And as long as you're ensuring that you're keeping your social distancing, that's fine. And yes, I do double sock it because I get blisters from my shoes. And of course, Hunt has to make an appearance. It was such a beautiful day this day, and it's just so nice to get out, get some fresh air, see the ocean, and just look at the beautiful views. I mean, look at that. Like, how beautiful is that? See the flowers and just stretch your legs a bit. On this day as well, I did a few hill sprints because it was quite a hilly area that I walk around. And as I said, I will switch streets or I will cross the street if I see someone coming, just to practice that social distancing and to make sure I'm keeping safe and I'm protecting those around me. When I get home before dinner, I just like to get any washing done. I put this load on before I left for my walk, so now I'm just hanging it out. Then at night, I always play with Honey before dinner just because she sort of sleeps all day. She's a cat and I like to just get her running around, and she loves this lamb. I got it from Kmart and it is her favorite thing in the entire world. It's the one toy she always plays with, so I always just throw it around. It's a dog squeaky toy and yeah, she loves it. Now I start prepping dinner. I'm an early food eater, so I generally have dinner around 6:30. And tonight I was really craving veggies, plus I just needed to eat out my fridge as I was leaving for Victoria the next day to go into lockdown with my sister. So I'm just chopping up some carrots, some cauliflower and some broccoli. I steamed it all beforehand so that it would cook quicker because I was quite hungry. And then this asparagus is one of my favorite things ever. It's just asparagus, plain passata and cheese. Then that just bakes away in the oven while the asparagus cooks and the cheese melts. I'm also adding some spices to my vegetables. So I used cumin, smoked paprika and turmeric. I just like roasting it in spices because it's delicious, and steaming it beforehand means that they roast a little bit quicker and it's ready quicker. Then that just goes on a baking tray. I chuck it in at about 180 degrees and cook it for as long as you feel need. My mum always taught me to clean up as you go. There's nothing worse than coming back to a really messy kitchen, so I always clean while my dinner is cooking. Just makes life a little bit easier after dinner. And then this is me adding more cheese to my asparagus. So this night I was kind of multitasking because, as I said, I was leaving for Victoria the next day. So I'm just cleansing my face to put a face mask on whilst my dinner is cooking. This is the Elias Skin face mask. I absolutely love it. You guys know that I love this mask. So I just wanted to pop this on while my dinner was cooking away so that I could relax and enjoy it. Light a few candles and sort of set the mood for the night. I love using my oil diffuser. During the day, I like to diffuse scents like bergamot or eucalyptus, but at night I only diffuse lavender. It's just so relaxing and calming. I also like to take this time to tidy up a little bit before dinner, and then I remove my clay masks. I never leave them on longer than recommended just because they can be super drying. Then once I've rinsed off the clay mask, I'm just popping on a thick eye cream and treatment oil just to hydrate before I do my skincare. Then my roast veggies are done. They look so delicious. So I just plated up. I also made some sweet potato fries, and that is my asparagus. It looks amazing. So this was my little veggie dinner. I also ate it with hummus to get a little bit of protein in there, but like I said, I was trying to just eat out my fridge as much as I could. So I just sit down, watch Netflix and relax. And just to clarify before what I said about going into lockdown, I'm choosing to continue self-isolating down in Victoria with my sister and my niece. She has a backyard, she lives in a house, so I would prefer to self-isolate with family, and I won't go home until everything is over and I feel a little bit safer going home and being on my own again. How divine is a clean kitchen? Oh, now it's bath time. You guys know I love my baths. It's not a relaxing nighttime for me without one. I love using my Lush bath bombs and this body oil. It's lavender scented, so it's super relaxing. I always like to put a very generous amount of that in there. It's also super hydrating, nice and relaxing. It's just the perfect addition. Gotta light some candles and just look at that. It's just incredible, and I know a bit risque with the laptop, but oh, this is just so lovely. Now I'm just rinsing off the oil and eye cream that I put on before my bath. I don't do my skincare before my bath just because I have them hot and I sweat a little bit. So now I'm just doing my full skincare routine. I already have this filmed. I will link it down below for you guys to watch. Then it's PJs time. These are from Bras and Things. Then I sit down, eat my favorite connoisseur cookies and cream ice cream. I FaceTime my boyfriend, say goodnight to him, watch Netflix, and just relax. Then it's the very important brushing of the teeth, and then it's Honey's dinner time. I always feed her right before bed so that she's got a full belly and just sleeps really well. I always have tea before bed. This Twinings range, they've got like sleep detox digest. They're just really good. I really like them. I always tidy up my couch before I go to bed. My mum always taught me this, never leave your couch messy. It's nice to walk out to a clean lounge room in the morning. Then it's getting those cozy vibes in the bedroom. So closing my curtains, getting rid of my display cushions. I've got my oil diffusing lavender, and then I brush my hair, still watching Netflix, and I use my LED mask. Hans always comes in for a snug. We love a spoon. I always put cuticle oil and hand cream on. I get super dry hands. I find nights like this are super important at any time, but especially right now while things are really crazy in the world, it's really important to take care of yourself and just take that step back. So I highly recommend trying to do something like this once a week. Take care of yourself, guys. Stay home, stay safe. This will all be over before we know it. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye, guys.